The family of slain businessman Tob Cohen wants the Director of Public Prosecutions, Noordin Haji, removed from office over alleged mishandling of suspects in the case of the murder of the Dutch tycoon. In an application filed by family lawyer Dunstan Omari seeking to be enjoined in the case, where Court of Appeal Judge Sankale Olekantai sued the Inspector General and the Director of Criminal Investigations, Cohen's family states that the same evidence used to prosecute Cohen's widow, Sarah Wairimo, and businessman Peter Karanja was found to be insufficient to prosecute Justice Kantai. Hassan Mugambi reports that the family is accusing the DPP of selective prosecution.
To charge or not to charge is the decision squarely made by the Director of Public Prosecution after receiving investigation files from the DCI. The decision has been challenged in court by, among others, the family of the late Tob Cohen. In a court application dated 29th of September, businessman Tob Cohen's sister, Gabrielle van Straten, through lawyer Dunstan Omari, accused the Director of Public Prosecution, Noordin Haji, of impeding justice by failing to charge Court of Appeal Judge Sankale Olekantai for the murder of Cohen. In the application filed before Justice Anthony Murima, Van Straten states, and I quote, that it is increasingly becoming clear to me and the entire world that the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution has some sacred cows, and thus the resistance to prosecute the petitioner herein, who is not only linked to the murder of my brother, but also painted by the available evidence to have had extramarital affairs with my sister-in-law, Sarah Wairimo Kamotho, during the lifetime of my late brother.
The forensic analysis done by the DCI, Kinoti's people, is the same basis that the DPP has put to charge Sarah Wairimo and Karanja. Why is it that the judge is above the law? Why is it that the judge cannot be charged?
The petition goes on to question the move by DPP to change the prosecutors handling the case. Van Straten says, and I quote, the Director of Public Prosecution has thus far mishandled the prosecutions of the murderers of my late brother by either changing the prosecution counsel that were initially prosecuting the murders of my late brother, consequently causing the delay in the conclusion of the matter currently before the criminal division.
Today, the prosecutors who have been assigned to this matter do not even know where the matter started, how the matter is proceeding. We never saw it as part of the cover-up.
Tob Cohen's family also claims to have been locked out of the correspondence between the DCI and the DPP in the lead-up to the clearing of Justice Kantai's name. In the letters seen by Citizen TV on the 9th of June 2021, the DPP writes to a law firm, Ibrahim Isaac and Company, seeking patience on an inquiry they made about the fate of Justice Kantai. On the same day, he writes to the DCI through the Inspector General Hilary Mutyambai, directing the closure of the probe without further police action.
Is it by accident that the DPP writes two letters, one informing Ole Sankare that the investigations are going on? Within a few minutes, he writes to the DCI that position, the file has been closed.
Van Straten's application also questioned orders by Justice Anthony Murima issued Monday against the arrest and prosecution of Kantai without the written permission of the DPP.
Because we strongly believe as a family, the DPP is deeply involved in covering up the investigations that will lead to the arrest of Justice Kantai to be charged.
Contacted for a response, DPP Noordin Haji says his reply will follow the court process. The application before the High Court has been filed and served pending action. Tob Cohen, a businessman of Dutch origin, was reported missing in July 2019. His wife, Sarah Wairimo Cohen, was arrested and detained when detectives linked her to his death. She was eventually charged alongside businessman Peter Karanja. Hassan Mugambi, Citizen TV.